Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the same things that we go over each and every single day. And those three things include where you guys can go ahead and find a Madame Nazar. The next thing that we're actually going to go over is all of the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then the last thing that we're actually going to go over is all the daily challenges. First the list mode, and then we're going to follow that up in extensive detail. Now I'm actually going to be throwing something in here between Madame Nazar and the daily collection sets and the daily challenges. It might get a little bit long-winded, but it's something that has actually recently happened to me, and I just want to share some things with you guys. If you guys don't mind. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it by showing you right where you guys can find Madame Nazar for today. And Madame Nazar is actually located up here at Wind Rock, making either Valentine or the Indian Reservation your fast travel destination of choice. Now, I typically go in through Valentine. I do find it's a little bit easier and a little bit closer because if you go into the Indian Reservation, then ultimately you have to make your way down here. But you could also easily make your way down this path right here. So either way works just fine. But if this is the only thing that you guys actually came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support for these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So go ahead and spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below, and make sure that you guys share with all your family, friends, and anybody else that you know that plays Red Dead Online. And any other games, because we play a wide variety of games here on the channel. Now, before we actually get into the collection sets and their current cycles, I really do hope that you guys just go ahead and listen to this just for a little bit of time. I'm going to try to keep it under a couple minutes, and maybe I'll get into some things a little bit more, deeper. And you guys will have to let me know what you guys think about this, because I really don't share a lot of my personal life here on YouTube at all. I've talked about a few different things, and that really is about it. Most people that watch YouTube, for most creators, don't really think about things that actually happen to those people, because we still are, and what that happens to them in real life, and why we might not necessarily be able to do certain things. Maybe we stop playing a certain game that you have really loved and don't understand why we would stop it, or maybe we can't live stream on the days that we have said that we're going to, or maybe just something drastic has happened where we just need to take some time away in order to collect ourselves and come back to it, so that everything ultimately is going to be okay in the long run. Now, if you guys have to watch any of my live streams, I share a little bit more of that information over there. So I do recommend that you guys check out some of my live streams from time to time. You guys can ask me a lot of questions. It's a great time to just be able to hang out and literally get to know one another, and that's what it's all about. It does not matter where you guys come from, what your background is. It's a community of people all getting along, regardless of what their background is and where they come from in the world. So that's what I've always kind of prided myself in. But I do want to share the fact that something has happened in my life, and it hurts a lot. And if you guys have pets, then please take a few minutes, spend some time with them. Today, I had one of my best friends pass away on my lap. It was hard for me as a person and as a human, trying to get through all of this every single day. And that's why I have been pretty low-key over the last few months on YouTube. Maybe not uploading as much, maybe not doing as much as I should have or whatnot that I used to do in the past. But basically, since about April, I have a couple cats, and they are near and dear to me. And some people don't like cats, and some people don't like dogs. I am very much an animal lover. In general, I've had dogs, I've had cats, and I've had everything in between. And This cat was beyond special to me because he's been there through some very difficult situations, and he always knew how to bring joy into my life. And he was not a cat that a lot of people would be like, oh my god, it's a cat, I'm just gonna brush him off. He was the type of cat that greeted you at the door like a dog. He wanted to be on you or near you when you were upset or anything that was going wrong in your life. He wanted treats. He wanted to be under the covers with you. He was not a cat that most people did not like. Almost everybody that cat touched is very saddened by what has happened over the last weeks and months. But back in May, he was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, and unfortunately, we weren't able to catch it early enough. And at that point in time, they only had given him a few days to live, and he lasted a few months actually. He means a lot to me, and he passed away in my arms, which was very honorable for me. Because most cats and most animals want to be left alone, and he felt comfortable enough to be able to pass away in my arms today. And I just want you guys to know that I will be taking some breaks from time to time because life is so fragile and priceless. And I hope that you guys understand, and that I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. It's just going to be... I'm going to take it easy over the next couple of weeks, for sure over the next couple of weeks, because it's still very fresh for me, and it's been really, really hard on me, and a lot of it I've had to swallow on my emotions and put on a good show for everybody, and it's been very, very tough. But anyway, we're going to move on from that, and thank you very much for listening to it. I very do much appreciate it. I'm sure I'm going to get some nasty comments about it, and to you guys can just exit out the door, stage left, and never come back if that's the type of person that you guys are going to be. So I have no fear in saying that. People don't want to respect what my feelings are towards the things and people that are important to me in my life, then they can go elsewhere, and honestly, good riddance. But anyway, let's go to move on, and we're going to talk about the daily challenge, or not the daily challenges, but the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, the first thing I'm actually going to mention is if you guys are on Xbox like me, you guys have the opportunity to now collect fossils. So they are now not exclusive to just the PS4, but they do use the field shovel. Anything that uses the field shovel is a completely random dig site. You'll get an item that you're trying to collect, but you might not necessarily get an item that you want by using the field shovel. So fossils are one of those. That's going to be a part of cycle number 6 for today. The lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 2. The arrowheads will be a part of cycle number 6. The family heirlooms will be a part of cycle number 1. The coins will be a part of cycle number 6 as well. Lots of 6s in that one for today. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. I do strongly advise that you guys get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because you guys can easily make a few $1,000s every single day with just the sets that I'm about to go over, and all of these are guaranteed to be where they're at, where they say they're going to be at. So American Wildflowers, you can find 3 of these sets every single day. They're going to be part of cycle number 6. The tarot cards are also going to be a part of cycle number 6. The antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 3, and then the bird eggs will be a part of cycle number 1 for today. If you guys have any other further questions regarding the daily or the collection sets and their current cycles, by all means leave a comment down below. I'd love to be able to help you guys out as much as I possibly can. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges. So let's go over the list real quick and then go follow that up with extensive detail. We got 4 deer skinned, 1 Hamish Sinclair mission completed, 2 heron skinned, 5 non-player enemies killed while in Deadeye. We have placed top 3 in a showdown mode, and then picked 5 vanilla flowers, and then 3 weapons cleaned with gun oil. The bounty hunter roll, we got 3 bounty targets brought in, 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target, and then 1 player bounty collected. The trader roll, we got 3 camp stews eaten, 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins, We have 2 goods sold to a local buyer. The collector roll, we have 3 American wildflowers found, 3 coins found, and then 3 fossils found, which now we can actually participate in those, at least if you're on Xbox or the PC. The Moonshiner Roll, we got 1 Drank Own Strong Moonshine, 2 Moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer, 1 Moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. The Naturalist Rule, we've got 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes, 3 desert animal samples taken, and then 2 sedated animals revived. Alright, you guys had the possibility of earning 11 gold bars every single day, 5 from completing the daily general challenges, and 6 from completing the daily role challenges. Now you can earn, I believe, more and quicker income from doing the role challenges because you guys get the opportunity to pick which 9 of the 15 that you would like to participate in. If you have all 5 of the current roles purchased and then be at least a rank 10, you guys will have access to a total of 15 daily challenges every single day for the daily role challenges. And then you get to pick whatever 9 kind of fits into what type of Red Dead Online player you are. The 7 daily general challenges are going to be the same for everybody every single day. You can only earn 5 gold bars anyway, and you have to complete all of them regardless of what type of Red Dead Online player you are in order to get that bonus of 1.5 gold bars. Now, the only real requirement that you need in order to get up to 11 gold bars is to be completing at least 1 daily challenge for 21 days in a row and then maintaining that going forward. Obviously, the more that you do, the more gold that you can make. Doesn't matter if you complete a daily roll or a daily general challenge. Whatever will work just fine. All right, let's go ahead and move on to what these are in detail. So we got 4 deer skin. Deer, you can find these pretty much anywhere. My go-to spot for this is actually right around Valentine or pretty much anywhere in New Hanover is a great opportunity for them. You can also find them over here in the Big Valley area as well. There are a lot of pronghorn over here also, so just keep your eyes open. But skinning 4 deer for today shouldn't take too long. 1 Hamish Sinclair mission completed. I'm going to show you guys right where you can find Hamish Sinclair, just in case you guys don't know where he's at. And he's going to be over here by O'Creagh's Run, right at this spot right here. So just in case he still says stranger for you guys, this is where you're going to be able to find him. Just north of, or just kind of on the northeastern side of O'Creagh's Run. The next thing on the list is going to be 2 heron skin. Now, finding herons, the best place to do that is either going to be in the Blue Water Marsh area, which is my go-to spot, or you can actually find them in the bayou. Either one will work just fine. We have 5 non-player enemies killed while in Deadeye. It does not matter what 5 you guys go after. If you guys don't want to affect your honor, then what you guys can do is go after the bootlegger mission, which is what I'm really close to, or you can actually do them through Maggie, if that works, or you could actually do the poacher missions, or you can actually do them through Harriet, or you can find the gang hideouts, which those have to happen naturally throughout the world. The other 2 places that you can go if you don't care about your honor would be Van Horn and Thieves Landing. The next one on the list is to place top 3 in a showdown. Now, if you guys aren't very good at PvP or just don't like showdown at all, this might not necessarily be for you because you do have to place top 3. So you at least have to be better than a majority of the people that you're fighting against. Is it going to be for everybody? No. You guys want more gold? Every single showdown that you participate in can earn 1.16 gold bar, and then you can get up to that 0.5 gold bars for completing that daily challenge. The next one on the list is going to go after vanilla flowers, so we already have to go over to the bayou or the NWA anyway for today if we're going to get the heron skinned. So I'm going to show you guys kind of my go-to spots for these specifically, and we're going to be actually doing this right here in the bayou, really close to where the Moonshiner Shack is at. So the first one is actually going to be pretty much right outside the door here. You can find another one right about here. You can find one right here on the B. Another one right here between the A and the B, a little bit south. Pretty much right across the road here. Going to be another one. We're going to find another one right about here. And if we kind of go up this way, you'll find another one up by here. There's another one here. Another one here. Another one right about there. And roughly another one in this general area. I don't know if I'm going to be able to mark too many more than that, but they only come in solo ones. If you guys make your way more this way, you'll find a whole bunch more over here and down along this as well. So lots of opportunity to go ahead and find wildflower or the vanilla flowers. You can also find a ton of them over in this area right here. All right, let's go to move on to the next thing, and that's going to be cleaning guns with gun oil. At least that's what I remember it being anyway. Yes. So that's pretty easy to do. You just have to pull up any gun, something that's been, well, apparently I don't take care of my guns because, well, quite frankly, I'm not a griefer, so I don't really have to care about them. So clean the gun. And that's virtually all you have to do. And you just have to do that with any 3 of your weapons and good to go. If you guys don't have enough gun oil, then go to any of the general stores or purchase it from your catalog. Alright, the next one on the list is going to be the Bounty Hunter Roll, which is the only roll that does pay out additionally in gold, so that's pretty fantastic. We got 3 bounties brought in. It can be from anywhere. 3 Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. The best way to do this is to get the bounty hunting mission that allows you guys to search and inspect for a specific bounty target. And each time that you inspect an item, a new trail will appear. Basically follow them or track them, and that's how you can get that one completed within 1 bounty hunt. But obviously it's completely random, so you don't know if you're going to be given that one or not. And then last but not least, we got the player bounty collected. The best way to do this is actually with a friend, but not in the same posse. Your friend will kill you and you'll press charges until basically a player bounty is offered, and then you turn them in, and then you return the favor by them allowing, or by you killing them, and then press those charges on you, and yada yada yada. The next one is going to be the trader roll. We got 3 camp stews eaten. If you guys have the stew pot, which I highly recommend that you purchase it anyway as soon as you possibly can, because this one does come up quite often. And honestly, there's a couple other features and functions that you can use for the camp stew, like Crips's special stew can be all made through it. So there are a few daily challenges that revolve around it. Plus, you can also use it to help increase some of your cores anyway. You just have to go there for the base quality stew. Unless you want to add something, then by all means go ahead and do that. We have 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins donated to Crips today. We basically need to... I would set up your camp in either the Bayou or the NWA and then go after the alligator skins. Or you can go after wolves because they'll usually attack in 3 anyway. Then we got 2 goods sold to a local buyer, as long as you have 2 goods to be able to be sold. Preferably 100 because the local at least isn't as dangerous as a distant delivery. But as long as you have 2 goods to be sold and you want to get that one completed, by all means, go ahead and do that. The collector roll, we got American Wildflowers. Again, American Wildflowers will be a part of cycle number 6. Fossils will also be a part of cycle number 6. And the coins will also be a part of cycle number 6 for today. And it doesn't matter which ones you pick or get, just get any of those different collection sets. The Moonshiner Roll, we got 1 drank strong moonshine. So as long as you have something being produced at the bar or completed, you're going to be able to drink your own strong moonshine. If you don't have one brewing, or it's not a strong moonshine batch or whatever one you are offered for today, then you're going to have to sell the one that you currently have and then start the next batch. 2 moonshine, a preferred type, sold to a buyer. As long as the timer for the delivery for a preferred buyer is good, then you should be fine. If none are offered, then wait to have the flavoring until after the timer is done, and then that way you can kind of guarantee at least you'll have a buyer for your specific moonshine. Then we have 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact, so basically being as careful as you possibly can when doing your moonshine delivery. And then last but not least, we got the Naturalist Rule. We got 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes. This one's really not that hard to do either. Obviously, smaller animals work, but obviously not the small animal carcasses because, well, you'll kill them if you use it on the small ones. So like rabbits, raccoons, things like that. 3 desert animal samples taken. Iguanas, armadillos, any of the desert, whatever, would work just fine. And then we got 2 sedated animals revived. So of any of the ones that you sedate here, whether they're desert ones or if you're going to do them all in the desert, because these 2 could actually be done together, then just revive them, and then you'll get that one completed. Now the revive them after sedating them does cost $5 a piece. So just bear that in mind. That is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and complete. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully you guys were helped out at least in a little bit. Sorry I drug on my little story earlier, but please, if you guys do have pets, take some time to spend a little extra time with them over the next few days, because you just never know when something drastic is going to happen that is completely out of control, and you don't know how many days you actually truly have left with them. Or, honestly, just anybody for that matter. Anybody that's important in your life. I know that COVID is been a little bit harder to get together with a lot of people that you guys touch with, but at least communicate with them in some capacity. Just let them know that that you think about them and that you like them and that you appreciate their companionship in some way or another. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.